It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against Orlando, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Durant and Green are the forwards. Evans out there with Steph Curry. And it's Jones in at the center position. And stolen by Murray. AI passes to Medu. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, man, he's just toying with the D. Look how well AI sees everything that's going on around him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. On defense, he said, quote, we're going to have to neutralize their high flyers. We can't play above the rim against these guys. Whatever it takes, we need to shut down the lane. See if they are able to do that during the game, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And he gets it to go. Well, Chris, some teams already realize a championship just is not going to be in their future this season. How should those kind of teams approach the rest of the season?
Give your best.
Right, yeah.
Give your all. We're competitors. This is the NBA, the greatest league in the world, the greatest basketball players assembled. And so, one, you have to respect the game. You have to respect the monotony. You have to respect the work. You have to respect the travel. And you have to be thankful, by the way. And when you put all that together, you go into your job and you do the best. Focus on getting better every day. And there's a good chance that you will.
And making sure that you give the fans what they're paying for.
Hey, that's what it's all about. If you don't entertain the fans, hey, something's wrong with you. If you can't have fun with 20,000 screaming fans and the kids with their popcorns and all this stuff going on, if you don't remember what it's about, Kev, you kind of lost your mojo already.
Back to Aldridge. San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Poked loose, stolen by AI. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by AI. And it's 8 points for Aldridge.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Golden State moving the ball around. Hits it from three-point range.
I mean, he could wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
AI outside. Pass to Medu. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Medu's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And that one drops. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Three-point shooting, mid-range, driving it, taking you off the dribble. I mean, all the elements of Curry's game is coming out over the course of a night.
Now, here's AI. In the game against Orlando, very impressive.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Davis Bertans checks in for San Antonio. White comes in for Murray.
A moment now to see the numbers for Durant. He's around 31 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. He's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Iguodala outside. Knocked loose. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Basket is good. The assist from AI. White's got 5 now.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that 6-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Warriors trail by 11. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Durant for 3. That shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Pertinis from deep. Walker doesn't go that time. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Durant against Walker. Iguodala kicks to Cook. Back to Iguodala. Bertans grabs the board. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's AI. Makes it off the glass.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for San Antonio. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. Kevin Durant provided insight into the chemistry of a team.
You know, there's times where we argue and times where guys want to, you know, throw blows, but that's a part of just being around guys.
And the mix of personalities for them. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Medu, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Walker. AI is checked in for White. And it's Mills in for Ricky Rubio. Different look here for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Kevon Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Bell. Evans, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Cook. And it falls over the rim and in.
He's standing almost 7 feet tall. With that kind of skill, that kind of height, athleticism, this mid-range jumper, it'll always be there for Durant.
Medu is out there with DeRozan. Then it's AI. Then it's Mills. And it's Aldridge in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5. AI and Jones sends it back. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He ended with 28 points and was his usual self on the defensive side with a number of steals. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Curry kicks to Jones. Back to Curry from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Spurs leading by 15. It's AI on the wing. Covered by Evans. Here's AI. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, you love a player with the smarts that AI has. I mean, you know he's going to draw the foul with the pump fake.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Warriors trail by 17.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
No question. It's not easy to be patient, but you really don't want to give up an extra possession.
It's tipped. Here's Curry. Offline from the high post.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A dominating first. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. Curry is out there with Evans, and it's Jones in at the 5. Durant finds Evans. Jones with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Green, the pass to Durant. His 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs leading by 19. Aldridge up on top. That one off the back iron and out.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Outside, Jones. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Evans. And Evans throws it down hard.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
Draymond Green at 6'7", seen as undersized coming out of Michigan State, but his 7'1" wingspan goes a long way.
Yeah, it goes a long way along with working out and working hard as he does. I mean, he's averaged over a block a game for his career. You know, combined with his low center of gravity, it enables him to defend much bigger players, but also get on the wing and defend some guards.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
San Antonio making a switch here. Berton is checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Bell is checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Evans. DeRozan against Curry. From downtown, a rebound by the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 19.
Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala. Looking at big men around the NBA, which are the best triple threats? Guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think of 2. One being Anthony Davis. The fact that he can get his shot, he's so quick, and he's a good post-up player as well and can face the basket. And then DeMarcus Cousins, I don't know if there's a better big man, a better center than when it comes to him. He can take you out on the three-point line. He can dribble and get a 3. He can take you out on the three-point line, set a flare screen, catch and shoot the 3. He can get it at the three-point line, drive you to the hole, get an and one, and then he can take you on the post and just bully and posterize you as well. So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
And that list is growing. Down low, here's Walker. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Cook kicks to Durant. Golden State moving the ball around. Cook looking it over. Four on the clock. Puts up a three. He can't get that one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Iguodala with the steal. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From about 19 feet. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by AI. And it's 6 points for Walker.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
And don't forget, very accurate. Taking shots within the flow of the offense. Not something that can be said for their opponent.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation.
The shot by Evans, nobody around. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
The inbound play works to perfection. You've got to love to get those quick hitters.
We've got Medu. AI is out there with Mills, and it's Forbes in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. That one goes. Count it.
Well, to be successful in the NBA, Kev, you have to be able to finish through contact. We all know AI can do that.
And there's the pass to Evans. Curry with it. It's blocked. See, we have a big rule change. Defenders have to give jump shooters space to land. Your thoughts on that?
Great. Thank you. Think about if a guy is hot and you can't stop him, you should not be able to embellish with the rules by sliding your foot up under a guy. If we all remember, I believe that San Antonio was up a couple of years ago on Golden State at home in Game 1, and Pachulia inadvertently put his foot up under Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi was injured. You have to give shooters space to come down. You can't be thinking about that on the way down. We don't want players injured or hurt in this game because of a lack of paying attention to detail, and I think this rule really helps it. Defenders have done it for years. It could be viewed as dirty, but I'm glad the NBA did something about it. I'm very happy about it. And check this out. We're going to see a lot of guys knocking down even more threes now.
And Mills kicks to AI. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Green. Outside jumper. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's AI, and the jam by AI.
Explosion from AI. I'd say he was pretty amped up for this one.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Carroll with it, working on AI. The shot by Carroll, no good. Over to the left wing. Dishes it to Mills. AI up top, guarded by Shumpert. Here's AI, and AI with the stuff.
Oh, no chance AI is going to be denied right there. It's a surefire 2 points if you let him get that deep inside.
Carroll kicks to Jones. Pass to Iguodala. Shumpert in the corner. Back to Jones. Outside jumper. Got a piece of it. Stolen by AI. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
Iguodala kicks to Carroll. Forbes dishes to AI. And the Spurs scoring again.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Carroll finds Shumpert. 30 seconds left in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Carroll. Rejected by AI.
Weighing in with some strong D. AI reading and reacting. He can make a difference in that.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.